think he's got downstairs at this point as well, which is why, yeah, now he's going to open up more angles. A good one being opened up here. Oh, and here comes the clash as well. Can't fight both angles at once. Great little pincer coming in.
Not often that Anaton gets out-shielded, but that's exactly what we see from Courted. Woogieman, he's going to drop himself down the stairs and
gotta go.
He's going to have to follow him. He does manage to get the kill locked in. Gatorada also taking off the Selma device, and with 7 seconds left to go, that could be important here. Keeps the verticality. They're going to have to find a plant, and they're not going to. As the final kills come in, Gatorada, Black Ray, Burnout, the time, and Cyclops. But the difficulty they're going to have is the mute jammers once again. Suzushi might be dead, but his job is still being done.
No real information and essentially no time to play into here. I get it on a bit of a run out. Katsang round the side, finds his second man. 3v2, they've managed to pull it back to this point, Tim, but the clock is not on their side. They get one down. Anaton, yes, he can start sticking. Woogieman has to win this, and he wins it out.
The aggression from Cyclops here, Des.
I absolutely love it. It's like we said, this is the sort of playstyle they like to have. But I've never seen a team go this ridiculously aggressive until Anaton gets himself exposed towards the side there. Bit of a misplay.
Black Ray, however, does manage to find Woogieman, and that's going to put him on the flank potentially here as he drops down. They got to find this kill. It's up to Rin, and Rin does it as consistent as ever in the gunfight. 2v3.
Much better as well. 2 plants across 4 rounds and a big 3k coming out for Rin before finally being shut down by Gatorada. You can try and defuse it off, but we all know exactly how this ends with a pistol to the head. Damwon Kia fine round 4.
Can see clearly once the glasses are activated, but there is still an opportunity potentially here as Woogieman goes in and is going to be taken out. 4v3 though as Katsang manages to find Black Ray as well, but with 12 seconds left to go, Anaton needs to be dealt with here. Someone's going to have to swing and take this fight, but I'm not sure they know exactly where he's playing. Anaton has done the job for them, but Katsang, he manages to start getting the diffuser down to extend the clock, and yes, on the backstab, finds a double.
Attackers have to get that before they can worry about playing on the downstairs, else you die to vertical holes. Black Ray with yet another entry in the game, is third, I think, as well now. This one coming on to Katsang. That's 3 unique scalps that he has taken away from Damwon Kia into a second as well. The demon of the side entrance here, Iagator another, Black Ray a third. This is looking like an all Cyclops round here, Tim.
This is terrible for Yas. Every angle that he peeks into, somebody is watching a pixel. There's one in the bathtub. They are everywhere. Suzushi finds the final kill.
They bypassed him here entirely, flanked them off. Did they know about the shield to the side? Caught it last second, but Coated gets the kill. C4 over the top, won't quite kill the Monty.
Coated is low health, which is definitely a factor. Iagator taking damage from the clash. Iagator taking damage from Woogieman. Coated manages to find Anaton and a second, and that's going to be Damwon Kia taking the round and taking themselves on to match point. 4v3, 20 seconds left to go, and Woogieman with a big kill to level things up. Anaton finds the warden though. Suzushi able to get inside a site and start putting that diffuser down behind the Ossa shield is going to be successful. Rim manages to get Anaton from underneath.
They know where the Ossa is as well. They saw them on the ping earlier on getting the plant in. Do they assume they've gone out the window, for example, or what? There we go. The 2v1 coming through. Rim with another 3k as well. Big game overall.
The shotgun of the M870 still tucked at the bottom of the stairs. The kit needs to make a move. 15 seconds. No real pressure here. They're still burning and trying to find at least some safe ground. Tadaniki gets it. A trade out on the far side and some swung damage. Mephi, he's got an important fight to win here, but, well, maybe he won't have to. Caught out in the smoke. And Spear connect to the first.
It is a very default spot to play, but you never really know. I believe that is one person in the open area. Finds the head of NL though, and that is a great start.
They're not going to try and swing into that Roy Boy. They know there's 30 seconds, and Tadaniki is making things tricky on the site itself. Candy gets one more with 20 seconds. The problem is getting him out and making sure they can get the kit down safely. Bit of a risky run through the site. The spray back through is going to keep him at bay. He's able to win out one. Roy Boy gets 2 of his own. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 2 window. A very important take. It's now just Roy Boy, but not for very long. Take lost on the board.
It's not really given any of it. That's the ponytail! The ponytail gave it away. Take was able to go for the swing there and finds that first kill.
It's a very smart hairstyle for certain things, but not there. The drone gets the reveal of the player. There's the hop out and the confirmation of information. Push the advantage.
It's only up to NL now, stuck in deep behind a reinforced wall, but he gets stunned out. They know exactly where he is right now. He needs to reposition, but he loses his life as a result.
Well, there's a little bit of a spray round. Crazy Boy's trying to bite his way back into the side. It's a 3 versus 1. They know where he is, and he's able to at least get the gift of 1. Hot pings are going to cause some problems, and the spray through means they can't get the lock in. Crazy Boy, he doesn't get enough to get the kill, but enough to just slow the plant here. Tadaniki has to move into a position. The LMG does what it does. If he stops the play above the hatch and there's a kit there, it could be everything. It is currently on somebody on a drone. There's a cold kit. There's a spray and a player. And that could be the round. A single movement and moment. And Roy Boy adds a full stop towards it. The grenades are going to try and pull their way up. There's a plucky Mozzie. Should get caught out by the swing. But no! The triple is his. The spray. Window can try and kill as many people as he wants in the world, but without that kit...
We actually got him there. Shot through the ceiling.
But either way, it's put a little bit of the pressure in the swing round. They've got hyper aggressive and the kit's got a bit cold. They're going around onto the janitor's door. There's a fight over in long desk behind us, but now we're focused on the final remaining fight of Mephi. And it doesn't last very long. Window's got it locked in. They're waiting for a drop on a hatch here close by. There goes the pulse. And now, wow, they've actually been able to find the kit. They drove themselves a little bit deeper. Who else but Crazy Boy? The slip of that remaining player. Window is going to take the drop in the hatch, get the isolation. Now it's the 2 versus 1. Do they know where the last player is? No, he's over the hatch. It's Roy Boy who's had a screamer of a game. Just has to time a drop onto a hatch. Baits the first, wins the second, and it is a Spear Gaming round.
There is that evil eye, so he needs to dig in quite deeply. He's going to do so right next to the actual Azami barrier, and it seems like Spear Gaming has the upper hand.
Wow, that bubble was able to do a couple of zaps. He's been able to pick the kit back up, and now suddenly, look, it's a 4 versus 1. Tadaniki, well, he's not even all that's left. Spear Gaming sit on map point. Tadaniki, he's looking for everything to try and get a catch onto the Ossa that just keeps pushing the swing around. Salty, he's gone maybe uncontested. Window and Crazy Boy, one apiece. There's one more for Crazy Boy, propped on the windows. Not very far. 3 points for the first time. Spear Gaming.
Not going to find anybody yet. Needs to be careful because there is one inside of blue. Yura does manage to pick up number 2. The Banshee will signal the presence of the Thermite, who does get taken down, but it doesn't matter because every other kill goes in Fnatic's favour. But the diffuser's down, Des. It's been collected, but they finally find that kill. The round will be won or the round will be lost by those in cash. And that first kill from Ramu on the Nitro coming in was a big moment. And that leaves us now in a 4v2 as Afro gets one out of cash as well. As I said, he made it be taken down now. 2v2, 2v1. What is Fnatic doing here? Do they not know how this round should be going? I'll tell you what, there was still an opportunity for Typon to be challenging that potentially.
No! No!
How? It's going to be challenged from blue potentially here, but Lily gets Ramu, and this is a real team effort from Fnatic, but number 2 steps up beautifully, manages to get 2 in blue and keep things locked down on that side of the site at least. Typon does his work, finds a headshot onto Siru, number 2 onto Lily.
Number 2 on a 3K in blue, just completely takes the wind out of this attack, gets the 4th as well. What a massive 4K. Number 2 doming Light to start things off. I've shouted out Light a few times now. He's had a great game. I was going to say number 2 also not showing up too bad so far. Afro finding one back inside of Jim. The C4 over the top does down Shibisu, but he's not yet out of the round. Lily finds one back. A second kill coming in the round.
They're just aching, itching to pick one up here, but Siru goes in. He's going to try and get something going. Kill from Ramu onto Lily. Stunned out by the Echo drone, so they know that he's there.
Behind you.
In a 2v1 with time ticking down, it is all about Shin and the mobility that he showed in that round. That's unfortunate for Chibasu. Might have to move. The drop comes in, but somehow fancy footwork manages to get the kill. Shut down from Oil Pit. 12 seconds left to go as the bloodbath continues here. Afro goes in. Number 2 manages to find a kill. They're fighting back here, Fnatic. They're fighting hard, but it's too little too late. It looks 2 seconds, and Diffuser is not in hand.
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
5 points down.
They managed to start getting it down. It's a 2v1. Light is pushing it. He goes for the wrong one. The wrong one, Light.
How do you miss that? Yura getting very aggressive and gets pushed up red. Great bit of team play coming out from Fav there to pinch onto the man. Now Chibisu's got a hold in deep. He's got players behind, he's got players in front, finds one for free and goes aggressive. Almost gets the second onto Catwalk, but can't quite find it. Looks to be a big Logi focus coming in as 2 players try and work their way through. Ramu finds one, gets the second as well. Huge 4K to close the round.
In goes the first Candela, in goes a second, and there is the spray down. Ramu manages to get Siru. Afro goes along with him, but Yura with a late trade trade there, 4v3. Afro taking damage. Can he take some more? Absolutely. Lily finds the kill, 3v3. Blue is dealt with though. Shin, number 2, inside the site. We've seen this before. One gets dropped. Can he be successful this time? No! Agony for light again. Not an easy shot to make, a real reflex tester. Now then, Shin looks inside, gets the kill. Typon onto Lily. It starts falling apart for Fnatic. 3v2. Diffuser going down. 7 seconds left to go. But Light manages to get one, can't get two. Typon with essential cover. Finds himself both, and all of a sudden, Chibisu's actually dropped back to site now, but Yura is up on the top floor. And I was going to say, you got to get that one, Yura.
I mean, they're in a spot where you're a 5 versus 3. You don't need to. Oh, how on earth has he got down here? He's got down below, but he whiffs the second. Why sprint in that situation? There's no way to sprint to.
There's no rotation. I think they were expecting the rotation into blue, but they couldn't use it. Number 2 manages to find a kill shooting through the soft wall onto Chibisu, but with time ticking down, this is almost certainly Fnatic's round. Diffuser gets dropped. It's over. Fnatic take us all the way to overtime.
Here we go. Then see if they can step in at this point as well. Just about dodging away from the Maverick. They know it's come open up, but Light on the reverse gets number 2. Yura into his second in the round. It feels like Fnatic have cracked this egg wide open. Typon goes down. Ramu is all that stands between Fnatic and 2 very valuable points. Let's see if he can hold off here as well, because it was Light previously stuck in this situation. Nothing to be said. Fnatic with a flawless last round there, making it look easy.
Wasn't looking for the kill, was just looking at forcing the play of the space, because there's still a minute and a half. Misa and Envy Taylor, one apiece. The spray through just comes together for Marble. Close. The smoke's going to see if he can buy himself a second. Do they know somebody's rotated round? Well, they did just at the end of that. The music doesn't quite hit. There goes Heady, though, finally caught out. 2 LMGs are whirring, and Demic at least finds one. At this point, you've just got to hold F, but it's too little, too late. Demic caught in a million decisions and made one that would guarantee loss, which is do nothing.
Envy Taylor in the end will still kill him, though.
The fight up to the top, they're playing the backward side of the shield. The drone gave Shyle the first bit, and he finds the second on the back of it. It was a good idea from Talon, but Sandbox had a better one. They have the watch on everything Talon is doing. The second round is Sandbox's. And with 30 seconds, this is when it becomes very important. Whoever gets that first strike, and it seems like it's going to go the way. The spray keeps on, but Misa digs in. They've got to push into sight. The first smoke is clever, doesn't get the bulletproof. The spray comes through, I believe, above. It's Misa, there it is. The ping, and with only 6 seconds, 4 of them left and no kit. Sandbox lose this round. Talon are able to take it. The play is a bit stretched, and they're just going to jump in and jump right out. The cold kit, and a bit of a misplay there from the side of Sandbox, getting a bit too big for their boots, but Arakaze at least finds one before Talon quickly finds the rest. Envy Taylor now all that's left, right in the hot pocket, the middle of the fight, finds the head, and he's only really the one to blame here. Sprays, scrappy fights, and a Talon second round.
He's going to again take care of it. A second one gets taken by the ADS, though, as Goodboy puts his back towards the window, loses his life.
Well, he was able to at least waste a lot of time, but it's very quickly Talon. They're going for the kit plant. The prep line has been taken over. It's a spray through, but Misa's just keeping their head down. Oh, almost swung around, but Marble gets the double. They went hyper-aggressive there. Sandbox and Talon, they're just sort of locking the door and saying nobody is able to get in. It's entirely found itself either side, goes deep, looks for the fight right on the breach itself. There's one to his right, doesn't see the legs, but goes for the planter instead. It's a 5 versus 1. They take the verticality, but they can't escape. Talon find another round. I think that was a smoke canister we heard before. That one would definitely do it. That definitely will there. Take over the top, finds the second, and that's why this hatch is so important. Shyle, they're behind you. Shyle, they're in front of you. Swings around, gets the fight, gets caught out. Now the 1 versus 2. Arakaze, just to make sure nobody gets a cheeky play around it. Comes into life at the second, finds one, just has to pull back, looks for the spray. Iana, they pick it up, they hot foot it round to the other side. They're going to hope the couple of seconds, plus the plant time is going to be enough. Will he find them? Yes, Arakaze's round. Look at that, they're planting Misa inside the smoke, inside the site. They don't quite know. The spray's over the top. Arakaze, wow, he was caught sleeping there. They are going to find their way back out. They at least put a bit of aggression in. Envy Taylor dropped the hatch and took the fight itself. So they're just going to hope that the cover comes through. Arakaze finds the fight, the shotgun, but it's above that becomes the danger. Now they've retaken that territory too. Do they know where the last 2 are? One's outside. They're going to hope that's wide enough to stop the spling. But look at this. The grenade is going to bounce its way around. They go for the fight, and it's Soldier that locks in the the double. Marble's going for a slightly different take, where you go in right round the corner. There's an easy take there, and now they can pull themselves further and further along the top. But look at the timer, 10 seconds, and that's a huge take. Round on the side, Charles going to cause a bit of a problem later on. The kit is cold, 5 seconds. They're trying to drive it in through the room. A little bit too late. Now, Mies is all that's left, but they at least get one of the 2 rounds that they need.
That one player, Urakazi, again on top of this hatch. He was the win condition the last time, and he's dead now.
Very easy.
They're very easy pickup. Shao will find a bit of a trade, though.
Oh, Demic trying to drive himself through onto the site and the plant spot itself, and with Marble getting one more, it's looking likelier and likelier. Marble, he's just destroyed his way through the site. But either way,
yeah,
it's a victory here for the side of Talon.
Damwon, Kia, and Sandbox. Yeah, wow. Berlin. 9 for Reject, 8 for Talon, 7 for Fnatic, 3 for Spear, and 2 for Fav Gaming. This is what we have at the end of our day.